Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I've got an unboxing for you. It's from Diamond Art Club, and yeah, these two were like as close to must-haves on my wish list as can be, really. uh, and they both came back into stock on the same day. It seemed like fate, so I did use my loyalty points to subsidize this, and but that's why we've got our little diamonds, which I thought was a good opportunity because I just needed to tip me over into free shipping. Let's get these out of the way and we'll do an unboxing. By the way, I do have my little trading card folder here as well, so this is for my Diamond Art Club treasure cards. So yeah, I'll be putting them in at the end of the video, so stick around for that. What shall we do first? Let's do the main one. So let's get it out like this. This is a big canvas, by the way. There's the thing. It is, I should say, shouldn't I? It is 127 centimeters by 55.8. So 127 by 56. This is a big one, like a bit like Elsa that I'm currently working on. Not so wide, but very, very, very long. It's so pretty though. Right, let's first of all, we'll just do this one. We'll just have a very, very, very quick look at the toolkit, because sometimes they make changes and they don't tell us. So we just speed one. And then if you've not seen it before as well. So obviously we have the twist and pick pen. So if you're not familiar with this, it's like wax, clear wax in there, and you twist the pen and the wax comes out. So that's that. We have their trays, which I actually like their trays, and I use their trays. Who knows, maybe one day I'll even have enough trays to kit up with. We'll see. Got a little multi-placer included in there. I don't actually use multi-placers, so it doesn't. Oh no, it does say it's a 7, and this is a 4 that's on the end of there. We've got some heart-shaped wax, and this is just more of that see-through wax for the twist and pick pen baggies. So yeah, I like these trays. They're definitely a step up from the normal trays that you get in a kit. I can't get that. Is it that way around? Right. Apparently I'm an idiot and I can't get the thing on. But yeah, they do seal shut, so you could theoretically kit up if you had enough of them. Right, this is going to be the sticker sheet, and that is also where, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got ourselves a treasure quest card. So yeah, we've got something. What we got? It's not. Oh my god! It's not a bronze. Oh, it's a silver. This is the first time I've had silver. Normally they're all bronzes. I've got one gold. Look at that. I love these cards. I mean, it's nice if you're not familiar with these. You collect them and you scratch off this for a code, and you combine the codes to get different rewards that you can find out on the Diamond Art Club website. But I just love this sort of hologram effect they have on them. I'm such a magpie, and I love collecting things. So that's nice. So I'm happy to get silver. Right, let's look at the sticker sheet. And we have, see, I don't really look at what colours and how many special drills there are. I either like the picture or I don't. So we have 76 colours. That's pretty good, because it doesn't look like, when you look at that, it obviously it looks all white. I know there's going to be a lot of blocking in this. I shudder to think how many bags of maybe 5200 or 3865, something like that. Oh, what is it? Of 5200 we've got. I'm such a masochist. I hate colour blocking, but I like the picture. We have to suffer for our art. And we have, so these 6000s as well are special colours just for the exclusive to Diamond Art Club. And we've got 2 fairy dust. No ABs. Interesting, but like it actually makes sense because this is a cartoony type sketchy drawing. No, that's a good choice. All right, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, as long as there's lots of fairy dust. So that is that. Shall we have a look at the canvas? I think what we're going to look at, well, we'll look at the drills. I'm not going to pull out all the drills. We'll just find the fairy dust and maybe see how many 5200s there are. Move this. I'm going to roll this out, and oh, look at the rendering on this. Okay, let's not get ahead of myself. Let's get the drills. Let's get the canvas out and the drills out. And we'll use the canvas as a backdrop for the drills and give it a chance to, oh my god. How much white is there? There's how much? Right, let me just get that straight. Unrolled so it has a chance to relax. It's too big for my table. Oh no. Do you know what? Let's try turning it this way briefly. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Like these huge canvases. Okay, so there is a lot of 5200. Let's just count that. Okay, so I'm going to try not to pull them out because this one's going to be a wrestling match to get them back in. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 bags? Oh no, there's more there. 23 bags of 5200. I'm insane. I am officially insane. Oh my days. Right, so let's find the fairy dust. All right, so we've got, here's the sort of, it's a sort of pale blue, sort of almost cornflower blue. It's just very muted blue. It's just that one bag as far as I can see of that. Not a lot. So this one's better. Look, here's the rest. So this is the yellow. We have 3 bags of this yellow. So if you're familiar with fairy dust, but you know, instead of ABs, which are like that sort of metallic top, they're just a really fine sheen. I like fairy dust a lot. They look quite normal from the front, but then you tilt it to the side and it just, yeah, really nice. I even managed to get it back in the bag. They do label it as well, so if you do need to store your drills separately, they have the name of the canvas on there. Right, shall we see where these special drills are? I've got it rolled up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pan it past the camera, but I'm going to put a picture up in the corner right at the end so that you can see what it looks like. So this is oh, so there's Al, there's Christopher. He looks a bit sinister there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like black, just solid black eye. And we have Roo and Kanga, is it? And Tigger. Then we have obviously Eeyore. He's the best boy. We like Eeyore. Obviously we got Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Grumpy Rabbit. His name is not Grumpy Rabbit, but he always seems grumpy to me. Right, so that is that. I'm right. I think what I'll do is let me put the picture up there. Right, that's what it looks like. It's glorious, absolutely glorious. So what I'm gonna do, what is it? Our symbols. So the symbols we've got to look for is the plus sign is the lilac, which I can already see is in Eeyore, and the other one was a sort of it's sort of pale. Well, it's kind of yellow, kind of green. It's very pale, and I think I can see right. So first of all, I can see all the pluses in Eeyore. So that's nice. I like that. Do we have any more pluses? And we've got some pluses over in Christopher Robin's shorts. Is that? I think that. I mean, that one's pretty easy to spot. A little bit in his top, but because it's only blue, it's easy to see. So the greeny yellow is this sort of arrowy fishbone type thing. Well, we've got some down rabbit, and it's along this floor. It's like almost like in their shadow, so it runs underneath the characters here. We've got some here, we've got some in here with the grass under Eeyore there, and the hair. Just wrap this up again. The hardest part of this is also trying not to knock the camera, which I've already done and had to pause. Right, we've got more along here, and we do have some up here as well. So it's all this sort of mossy green. There's a little bit in Tigger's tummy. And what else have we got? Have we got any on Christopher Robin? No. Again, through here, between his legs, we do have some on Owl. In fact, quite a lot on Owl's tummy here. So it's scattered, but it's focus scatter, which is basically all along this bottom sort of third of the painting. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm a bit sad that Pooh hasn't got anything. Maybe I'll put some fairy dust, just some white fairy dust instead of 5200. I'll put the white there just as his highlight. I feel sad that Pooh doesn't get anything. But aside from that, yeah, absolutely beautiful. Huge, beautiful. This is not a project for this year, but there was no way I was risking this one, like getting archived, because it would cost me an arm and a leg if I had to buy this, I'm sure, through a D-stash. So yeah, very happy to add this to my collection. Right, let's do the next one. Right, so yeah, this is Dark Lilith by Margaret Morales, and she is 50 by 67, give or take. So this is a much more reasonably sized one. In fact, this is almost borderline small for me. But she is absolutely gorgeous. Toolkit, I'm just going to assume that the toolkit is the same. If it's not the same, I will leave a note on screen or do an edit. So we get that out of the way with. There's our thing. Hopefully this has a treasure quest card. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. It's a bronze, but at least I've got a card. I am just happy to have the card. So yeah, remember, I'll be putting this in my folder right at the end. So we have, how many colours have we got? It couldn't be more different, could it? From the white and light and Winnie the Pooh and gang to this one, which is very sort of almost gothic-y, bit anime-ish. She's very well built, shall we say. She's got a lot on the shelf. But it's very in keeping with the style. So we have 62 colours, and we've got one AB, we got a K, an L, an M, and 2 fairy dust. Now I can't remember the codes. Do you know what? I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Is the way to find out. Let's get inside. Right, it looks a tiny amount of jewels, doesn't it? Compared to the last ones, I can see the metallics. Yeah. Right, let's see if I can avoid pulling them out. What's this? This is the M519. Oh, are these the new drills? They are. They're these new drills that are they're basically matte. For a diamond painting, it seems at odds. It's a diamond painting that's not a diamond painting, but it's a matte effect drill. Yeah, first time I've had these. Cool. So here are the metallics, which are obviously gold, and yeah, I'm going to put money on that, and that's going to be her sword. We've got, this is the AB, which is a sort of, well, it's grey, but it's like it's got blue hints in. We need, what do we want? The L. Right, L and 2 fairy dust. They're crystals. So that's nice. So I just need to find these fairy dust now. Oh, okay, there's one of the fairy dust. It is grey. Pale grey. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to let that one beat me. Apparently it's a sort of grey blue, dark grey blue, but I cannot find it. And I do not want to pull these out because I need to fit them back in the box. So we'll just go with faith. This. Let's see where everything goes. There she is. Look at that. She's buxom and gorgeous. I love her. So I'm going to put a picture up here, and then we don't have to worry about fitting it all in frame and everything. So obviously I'm going to, like, the metallics is going to be in the sword. Maybe the pale blue. Right, let's not guess. Let's actually look it up. So I was wrong about the metallics. So the metallics is like this, all these yellow strands that go here. Everywhere you can see this yellow strand here and up here, like in her sort of crown and around the edge of like these fronds of the tree. Or are they feathers? Oh no, they're feathers. They're feathers. It's like a ravenish thing. And so that's all the metallics. And then the arrows, which are the ABs, are really hard to find because they're in grey on the canvas, because they don't look blue, they look grey. So we've got a little bit in her collar here, and then they run down the edge of the sword. So that's like that's where the ABs are doing their work on the metallic. What do we want? The M's, which is the squares. Well, that was blue, so you know, I can't actually find those. I know there wasn't many in the packet, so it's obviously somewhere very you know, targeted. But where that is, I do not know. I mean, this canvas is going to be a surprise when I do it because, you know, obviously, like I said, the arrows, which are blue, are grey on the canvas. So this canvas is a lot more muted than what it is. I do not. Oh, look there. There's a couple in there. Little locket. But that's only two. Got to be more somewhere. I know there wasn't many in the packet, but there's no way they would give us that many spare, surely. So yeah, that'll be a nice surprise. And what else have we got? So we've done the AB, we've done the metallic, we've done the the plain. So we need the crystal, which is the E. Okay, so the crystal is like it plays with the metallic. So if we look up here, if we look at these feathers, then these darker ones at the like in the inner bits are the crystals. So the crystal is almost working like a shadow for the metallic. So again, we've got some in here in her crown, and we've got a couple of little ones around her locket, and just like scattered on the edges of her corset or whatever she's wearing. So yeah, that's a scattering. And sometimes with the metallic, we want the $sign and the little L, backwards L. Blue, no, they're sort of dark greys. I'm hoping it's going to be in the sword then. I'm not seeing any in the sword, so the ABs are what's doing the heavy lifting in the sword. We've got some like the little L things are like in her hair. It's like a grey sort of muted blue. So it's like here and it's here, and it seems to go throughout her hair. We had some on this side here. So it's like a low light of her hair waves in there. And the $sign, which is like a light grey, that kind of provides like the highlights in the hair. And also like down here, we've got a few in the background. Also in her hand, up here, this is like a highlight here. Anywhere else? Yeah, it's my style. I like things that have scatterings of ABs rather than big blocks, and this is what it does. So yeah, she's gorgeous. I love her, and really looking forward to doing her. I have a queue though. I just there's so many paintings that I want to do, and I want to do them all now, and I'm really slow. So it's the pain is real. But yeah, let's get this away, and we'll have a quick look at Christmas Stitch. And I can get you zoomed in a bit as well for this one because it's only small. So let's get inside. I have had my eye on these little diamonds for a while, but they're quite pricey. But these ones are actually marked down. For some reason, they've gone to sale. I'm not actually sure what they are. I think acrylic. Let's have a look. So we get a full toolkit, but it looks like we get the smaller version, like the same with if you've ever had the mini dazzles. You get a smaller tray with a little dinky tray. But apart from that, it's all the same. You've got the wax, you've got the multi-placers, you've got the twist and pick pen, the bags, and the spare wax. So that's all the same. Just so you can see, though, the comparison. That's the normal size tray, and this is the one from the mini kit. So it just comes in like this cardboard package, and it tells you how to do it inside. So yeah, all pretty straightforward. No card for this, obviously. There's nothing in here just except another set of instructions on how to diamond paint if you've never done it before. Teensy amount of drills. I can get these ones out of the packet. I'm not scared. Interestingly though, they do not give me the DMC number. That's a bit annoying. So it is just 1 to looks like 14 colours, I think. They're all mixed up. It's hard to tell because there's like 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then it's 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, and 1. So presumably they're doing it like they normally do, which is by weight. So annoying that there's no DMC numbers. There might not be many drills left over at the end. Who cares? Right, so this is, I think it's acrylic. It's like matte coated on the back. Yeah, it feels plasticky. It's not wooden. Yeah, it's see-through, you can see. So yeah, it's an acrylic thing, and you pop it in there, and like that's going to be your Christmas thing. Now, are these all right? So we've got some ABs, some white ABs there. I think the rest are, yeah, the rest are all fairy dust. Oh, the sun's coming out, sorry. That is a beautiful, look at that, that's electric blue. That's fantastic. Yeah, so all fairy dust drills, no DMC numbers. I'll have to get a chart out for that. That one's easy because it's an AB, 5200 AB. That's probably 666. Right. So yeah, I just wanted to have a little look at that. I'll probably do this on camera close to Christmas. It'd make a nice little Christmassy chat, wouldn't it? It'd be fun. And I've got a little decoration. And it's, you know, even I can do this in one session. So I'll show you that. Shall we do our treasure cards? Right, so we've got our 2 cards, and yeah, basically, if you've not seen me do this before, so this is basically just one of these trading card books, but it's a small one, as you can see. That's the size of my hand, because I'm never going to have like big albums of Treasure Quest cards. I like my Diamond Art Club, but I can't afford it. So if you want to see what I've got, so this is you'll see that I am a big Yume art fan. So these are the ones I've got. This isn't my only gold, and the rest are all going to be bronze. I'm actually working on this one at the moment, and I was working on this for Christmas in July, and she's gone for a nap. There's the other Margaret Morales one that I bought. I love. I've said it before. I love this oil slick effect. And yeah, so I just bought this book off of Amazon. This card thing. I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in it. So at the moment, I don't have enough cards to warrant having to put them in both sides, so I'm just doing one side. So let's put this in here. We can do, this is a horizontal one, so we can put that in there. Did I have any space? I could put this in here, can't I? I didn't have any space with that. I feel like I want to put her there though. Let's move Elsa. Let's move Elsa to the front page. She deserves it. She's another whopper. She's 70 by 133, so she's bigger than the parade. Scary. Right, and we'll put Lilith in. Like I say, I've seen her done, and she looked stunning. So we can put that in there. But yeah, I really like this for size. I just like, I've got loads of space. I've got plenty of room in it. Oh, there's my other ones. So yeah, I'll give you a quick tour. So we've got Yume portrait size, obviously Elsa. There's my 2 Margaret Morales. We've got more Disney. We have got my horizontals, Disney's, and also another Yume art. And then I've got this. These were recent ones that I've just bought as well. This is Honeybee, no, Regal Honeybee. So my other half, he's a huge bee man. So I've got him this. I'm going to do it as a gift. And then I've got a Chinese New Year, because the Year of the Snake. So I thought that'd be a good season one. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate a thumbs up on the way out the door if you enjoyed this video. Bye for now. Bye.